welcome to my channel. This is Matt Daniels, and today we are going to be talking about the first premiere of the show Mina Nawe in the Mina Nawe house, right? Yeah, so this is a very nice show. Big up to Mojalove, and I wish that SABC could learn from Mojalove. You know, we thought after You Promised to Marry Me, after we are Jolana and 9, there would probably be nothing interesting for us to watch, and then they came with, You Promised to Marry Me, and then now they're coming with this show after Erased, so it's show after show after show. They just never run dry. Always giving us a beautiful, amazing, fresh content that we've never seen before, that just keeps us glued to our screens, of which I feel like it's amazing. It's something that the SABC should learn from. After a very benign year, SABC should have learned that it's not an issue of faithfulness when it comes to broadcasting. It's about what kind of content are they giving us as viewers, and if we like their content, we're gonna stay glued and they're gonna make money. Now they're losing money because they don't want to evolve, kind of like Nokia. Nokia went out of business because they did not want to evolve. Now they're trying to make a comeback, and it's not easy. So once the SABC decides, or once it eventually goes down, it's not gonna be easy to make a comeback. Now let's get into this week's episode of Mina Nawe. Like, you guys, this show, I feel like it was interesting. I was there for 1 hour 30 minutes watching this show, and I didn't know if I wanted to see what was happening. Honestly, for me, what I saw yesterday was just entertainment. It was just a bunch of broken women who are going on national TV to try and salvage what is left of their already gonza, dead relationships. Because honestly, there's nothing left. Let me give you an example with the first couple. Now, on the first couple, the husband cheated just after 1 month of marriage. There's no such thing as cheat. And this is how she found out. She found out that he was cheating after 1 month of them being married because the other girl took pictures and decided to send this woman. First of all, before you get to the point where you feel like you have to send a guy's wife or girlfriend pictures, you have to have dated for a period of time where you eventually feel like, I'm tired of this. Or perhaps this guy is telling you that they're broken up, and then you find out they're not, and now you want. A lot of things can actually happen. Before you get to that point. You don't just meet someone today and then you start dating and then you take pictures and send it to who you think is their girlfriend. You first have to find out that this person is their girlfriend or wife. There's just a whole lot of logistics before you actually get to that point of finding out. And it cannot happen everything in a period of a month unless of course you're like a major detective, so it does not happen in a month. It takes a long period of time. So that is the first thing that I noticed with yesterday's show. And another thing, the second couple, you could see how this woman is just broken, and the ones who are wearing matching outfits, that woman is broken, that woman is shattered. I think the man beat her up, and then she ran to her family, and he followed her and beat her up there. That's why I said on my previous show that these men, oh God, who are meant to protect us are the ones who are eventually hurting us. Once a family gives you their daughter officially and then they say, take her, they're not saying you can have her so that you can beat her up. You're not paying lobola for her so that you can destroy her life. You're paying lobola for her so that you can take care of her, so that you can take care of each other, if I should say. Not because you've been given permission to destroy the poor girl. And of which I feel like that's where we miss it a lot as men. Now, this other couple, I think the girl's name is Swede. This mom was very angry, and then she said, I'd rather die than watch my daughter marry this monster. This mom was traumatized by what this boy did. And unfortunately, I don't understand, Hore, has this girl been fed Korabela or what is happening to this girl? Because this is a juju. This is definitely a case of juju, honestly. Because he almost killed her, but then it's not okay. I remember a story ma'am once told us in church, in school, and then she said there was one of her relatives, and the husband beat up the wife, right? He beat her up until he cut her off with a machete. And then after cutting her up with a machete, they were broken up, they were divorced, but then eventually he went back and he went after the lady, right? He went after the lady, and guess what? They were back together in the house, in the matrimonial home. So it makes you wonder, okay, he lento this woman because he's unemployed, and on top of being unemployed, it's not like he's handsome or anything, and on top of that, it's not like he's got money or anything. Like, why are you there in that relationship, you know? Like, I get he's the father of her child, but that does not warrant him that he should do whatever he pleases with her. You know, she needs to find herself again. She's lost herself completely inside of... She's broken. She's afraid of this man, but she still wants to make it work, you know? That tells us that, you know, 16 days of activism is just... Unless you... There's just more that we need to do for this woman. Now, those are the couple that were actually very much concerned. The other one had been married for like 21 years, and I feel like they just have issues that they can fix them up. You know, after 21 years and you're still together, it means you can handle each other, you know, and you can fix it. You know, especially because I see that the guy was willing. I remember no one told him to go and apologize to the mother, but then he decided to go there and apologize, and he said some authentic things that made me realize that maybe I could give this guy a chance. But you know how men are, you can never trust these fools. Anyway, with that being said, it's an amazing show and I've enjoyed watching it. So always remember that when it comes to issues of abuse, women stay in abuse for in abusive relationships for many different things. Firstly, they stay in abusive relationships. I've said in my previous video that because women don't know how to reconcile or how to differentiate, actually how to reconcile. Let me say, use the word reconcile, the abuser and the person that actually loves you, the person that sleeps with you and provides for you. Corey, how do you it's so hard to accept that the person who's beating me right now and beating the life out of me is the person that was loving me yesterday, buying me flowers yesterday, you know, sweeping the... We as women are able to hold on to one thing. We as women most of the time, you know, when you are abused as women, we have a tendency of selective loving. Women have a tendency, you know what, women have a tendency of selective loving. Selective loving means you find one character from a man and you love him for that thing, regardless of everything else that he does. Because of that one thing that you have, you know, admired about this person, you hold on to this person. It could be money. Perhaps this person is a provider and you are afraid to start over after, what am I going to do? One thing that makes you stay in that relationship. Or maybe this person is good and you hold on to that one thing. Or maybe that person, he always takes care of you, he gives you massages, he always asks you how you're doing. That one good thing. A man can do a million other bad things and you would not pay attention to them. You'd only focus on that one thing that is actually good, you know. And every time you think about leaving him, you think about that one thing. You forget the thousands. Kind of like the children of Israel when they left Egypt. They were like, oh God, that meant everything, but they forgot the ill treatment that, I mean, so that's been happening a long time. It's gonna be hard to get it out of the human system. So thank you guys for watching my reviews. Let's meet on Sunday while we watch another episode of this beautiful show. Bye.